Hey guys, Scott back again with a new beer dissection video for you today. Again, I don't know, some of you watch all my videos, some watch sporadic videos. Depending on when you're watching this, recently I picked up a Sierra Nevada compilation pack called Fan Favorites. It must be, most of the beers in the pack, actually all the beers in the pack, I never had before. I may have it popping over my face or over my shoulder a little bit. I believe maybe out in California where they originated, maybe these are beers that were brewed years ago, and maybe they got some feedback that, yeah, you bring this beer back, and they started producing it. Now, they're not exclusively to California. They do have a brewery in Mills River, North Carolina, I think not too far from Asheville. So there's a rye IPA, a couple other IPAs, the beer I have today. So there's roughly 4 beers, 3 of each. And depending on when you're watching this, again, I've done, maybe not have published it yet, but I have a couple of videos out there under the What Is Style. Not What Is Style, Beer Dissection. So what I have today, though, is called, from that pack, it's called Nooner. Okay? It is their Pilsner. I won't read the entire label off to you. It's at 5.2% alcohol. Might as well mention that now. It's their version of a German Pilsner. German Pilsner, bright, zesty. I have if you go under playlists, under What Is Style, I think I talk about the American Lager and I dive into German Pilsner a little bit there. I don't think I've done an exclusive video on German Pilsner and how it was derived from Czech Premium Pale Lager, from Pilsen in the Czech Republic and things like that. And Joseph Grohl there and things like that. And, so Pilsner, German Pilsner is an offshoot of Czech Premium Pale Lager. By the way, they drink the most beer per capita in the world, in the Czech Republic. So this is their Pilsner. And that's pretty much it. But I would recommend that pack. Again, I may have had it already popping on my shoulder. Maybe it's sitting there right now. The rye IPA was very good. And the other IPAs have been very good too. I wish, I've never had it before, so I don't have them rambling off the top of my head here. But is it like a green pack and is there fan favorites? Most of us are familiar with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale, which it's not, believe it or not, it's not included in there. A lot of people are familiar with Sierra Nevada Narwhal, which is their barley wine. Could be mistaken, it's the Imperial Stout. I think it's their barley wine. But neither here nor there. It doesn't matter with this video today. So this one, Nooner, is their German Pilsner. So let's take a look at it. So I have nothing special here as far as glass-wise. I'm going to just use my regular shaker pint here. I think I got my Lake Placid glass shaker pint. I usually don't like shaker pints too much, especially when I'm evaluating beer. So German Pilsner. So, what we're going to be looking for, I'm sure, is German noble hops. And, a pretty well attenuated beer, hopefully, meaning that there's not a lot of residual sugar. Should be no diacetyl, which is like that buttery component that a lot of yeast give off. We don't want any of that. So let's take a look at this one. So, I still pour aggressively, 3-4 inches of a nice white dense foam. Looks like it's going to sustain itself pretty well. Not getting any meringuing there that sometimes I like to get, but that's not a knock to the beer. Let's take a look at the color. Pretty classic, straw, light gold, perfectly clear other than some of my nucleation points on my glass that are popping the bubbles up. But looks pretty clear, pretty standard for the style. Remember this style, I'm a little rusty on my BJCP numbers. Are usually going to be sitting between that 4.3, 5.3-ish alcohol percentage. And like I said, this one is at 5.2. So it's right in the wheelhouse of being within style. So let's take a sniff of the aroma, guys. Oh yeah, you definitely have that familiar German noble, Hallertau Mittelfrüh, Tettnang, Spalt sometimes. It kind of gives you that spicy, peppery, minty kind of aroma. Sometimes a little floral, which you get here. But it screams German noble hops here. And again, there are domestic versions of these hops in the Pacific Northwest, as well as even the state of New York, growing these hops. So you can mimic, I think Willamette is a hop that mimics some of the German noble hops, but smells very good. I mean, but you definitely know you're either in Germany or they're brewing a beer as close to a German style as possible with this. Nice, herbal, floral, a little peppery on the nose. Neutral malt, kind of, again, typical white bread, maybe light toast. That's it. Okay, and I actually would err more. I'm just being kind of white bread, wheat bread, kind of neutral, even doughy than the toast, okay? And especially based on the color of it too. Smells good though, guys. I mean, not dank, very nice. With this style of beer, remember, you're not going to be looking for fruit, pineapple, mango. All right, this is a German Pilsner. Why I find the American market sometimes sticks their nose up at this beer is that there are some similarities to American light lagers and American lagers with the similar hop varietals, giving you that, herbal, spicy, floral that some people, stick their nose up. They don't really like it nowadays with all these fruit bombs of hops that we have, that sometimes they recollect their college drinking days, so they don't, really truly appreciate a German Pilsner, which I find this is kind of like on my Mount Rushmore of beers, is German Pilsner, nice crisp and things like that. So anyway, guys, let's take a look at one more time, and then we're going to take a swig of this. All right, so cheers. Oh, yeah. Nice medium carbonation there. I get the malt first. You kind of get that doughy white bread, neutral malt. As I'm sitting here, there's a nice, I would say, pronounced bitterness here. Even on the aftertaste, you do get that, again, that herbal, spicy, peppery, kind of minty hops, almost like Sazerac hops for the Czech Republic with their Czech Premium Pale Lager. But very crisp, very refreshing. This is definitely going to be a patio crusher. No alcoholic warmth, which you wouldn't get. No astringency. Drinking very smooth. Just trying to get something else on the character that I was getting off the hops. Excuse me. Sneeze here. Actually, I think that peppery component kind of hits me a little bit there on the front end, but then mellows out pretty good. You're kind of left with the malt, but very nice, very crisp, refreshing, something very quaffable, crushable, like I said, patio crusher. Not getting any diacetyl, which is good. Kind of light to medium bodied, which you'd expect, something like this. But don't let the color deceive you. It is a good, flavorful German Pilsner. This is not, it looks like Budweiser or Miller in the can, in the glass, but is not. You also can see that the little head that I had, or I should say, there's still some lacing going on, but very nice, guys. Definitely that peppery component to the hops, the German noble hops, stands out. Very good, guys. So, even on the nose again, peppery, minty, very nice. Grade wise for this, overall drinkability, enjoyability, I give it a solid B plus. If I was pitting it against, the big boys, Warsteiner, Krombacher, German Pilsners, I got to bring it down a little bit, maybe to like a B minus, C plus. But for a domestic Pilsner, very solid. Like I said, I got to kind of give it that B plus range. I would enjoy it. So again, guys, today's beer dissection, is Nooner. It's their German Pilsner from Sierra Nevada, part of the compilation pack called Fan Favorites, the green box. Again, I'm sure I've had it over my shoulder. I would check it out, and as well as other beers in there. You're going to get that German noble hop, neutral malt, easy drinking, crushable, white bread on the malt, peppery, minty, floral, perfumey, if you want to say, on the hop aroma and flavor. Drinks very smooth. I would not stick my nose up at this at all. So anyway, guys, till next beer dissection video or beer video in general, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.